Hello and welcome back to Netflix Football. It's been quite eventful, if you'd say, the international break that had just passed us by. For us United fans, we got away from depression and now we are going back into depression with the lineup that has been ensued. So we will get into that. But first of all, thank you all for joining back. It's been a very, let's say, busy time for me with my new venture you've all come across on social media platforms, and all your heartwarming gestures mean a lot to me. And as always, I'm not a giving up kind of a person. So the fight goes on, the grind goes on. But Manchester United means Neil is back on the watch along. I'll try to bring you daily football content as I used to bring. And let's see. I've got a lots of plans with the end of this year, marking the anniversary of the channel at 12th of December. So I will do something special on that day, of course. But now it's Depression FC. We move with on the you are alive right now. So going straight into the lineup. No time for shit talks. Going straight into the lineup, as you can see on the top right hand side of your screen. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is the poster boy, but David De Gea, Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw in defense. Matic McTominay in central midfield. Bruno Fernandes starts at number 10. Rashford, Ronaldo and Jadon Sancho starts up top. Straight into the question, what does Donny van de Beek have to do to get a game?
He needs to change clubs.
That's straightforward. That's straightforward.
Yes, because I mean, United are losing games. You need to try new combinations, but Ole will stick to his age-old methods. So it's clear that he won't be giving anybody on the bench a chance, much less Donny van de Beek, because I mean, I know there's not a particular position or his preferred position to give him a game or start him, but it's been what, close to 1.5, 2 years, and he's not getting game time. That's You have to finally feel sorry for the lad if you already not have. So yeah, he needs to move on to another club where he will get minutes under his belt and he can get his football back into his life.
Or the easiest solution is changing the manager, of course. But even I was a staunch Ole in, because I believed in the progress that he was making, and I think you were in accordance with that as well. But since the signing of Ronaldo, he has amped up the finishing chances. He has amped up giving in crucial goals, but it's still scoring goals. Scoring goals was not a problem for Manchester United even last season. It's the problem that was leaking goals, and primarily we've seen that defense was not necessarily the problem. It was the gaps in midfield. Considering a new manager comes in, where does Donny van de Beek feature in a lineup that has Paul Pogba? I was just going to say Fred, but not. But he had a very good match against for Brazil against Argentina. But then again, having the likes of, you say, Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba, and these two names start whenever they're fit, irrespective of any manager. So where does Donny van de Beek feature over there?
In this system, I mean, with Ronaldo coming in, I don't really see even Donny van de Beek getting a preferred place, as I said in the last question. But I think he said that he could play even in central midfield if he is chosen. But again, then he will not be chosen. And coming to the point where the goals were leaking, Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw have been the worst players this season for United.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving out Fred and McTominay because they're constants. But yes, I mean, compared to last season's form, these two have been shambolic. I must say. I mean, I defended Maguire for so long, but seeing his performances
He
this
could not
season,
defend himself,
yeah,
like
no.
literally.
Luke Shaw, I don't, that attacking intent. Okay, he's we didn't know him as a great fullback, but last season he exceeded expectations. But this season he has again come down, below par.
Mm-hmm.
His things have been absolutely abysmal. Some of the goals against Liverpool were completely his own fault, along with Maguire's. That's again, but yeah. So the main two defenders from last season are not performing at their best. Hence, we're leaking goals and playing that 5-5 at the back against Man City again was completely uh, What can I say about Ole? I'm disgusted. You're disgusted. The whole entire fan base is disgusted. Only the other 19 Premier League clubs, they are happy. They are singing songs about Ole staying for 5 more years. And yeah, it's not ideal. It's not great.
The problem is that it's not that it doesn't look like that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has lost the dressing room. People say all the things that is tactically relevant. I don't like. I'm not qualified enough to talk about that. Maybe some people on social media are. We see the errors are individual. It's not a tactical setup that causes the problem. It is individual that the mistakes are coming on. We saw Maguire having 2 goals in the international break. Lots of players, Fred even playing well. So what is going wrong on a tactical level, on a personal level, on a coaching level? Like if you can put some sense into that.
I'm not, Maguire did score 2 goals in the international break, but come on, man, Albania, San Marino. No, I mean, I don't see greatness in that. Fred,
Come on, you're going to say that Copa America is not an relevant tournament because teams like that pop up all over the place.
no, I mean, that's a different argument altogether. But again, Fred playing good is like he has players like Casemiro, like Marquinhos at the back. Those are dependable players. Like even if Fred, slips up, they're there to cover for him. Here, he plays alongside McTominay. So I think that's the major problem. Tactically, I would say like when we won that game against Tottenham by going into a back five, it was okay. But if the manager thinks the same tactic is going to be useful against Manchester City, then I must say that manager does not know what he's doing, what he's thinking, because tactics needs to be changed, according to your opponents, which he did not do. He thought that I won one game with this tactic, I can win others using the same. So that is the incompetence of the manager, and yeah, so all these things combined are dragging us down and down and down.
Down and down and down is the word and the aftermath. But then Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire against Ismail Assar, who have been amongst the goals and assists recently for Watford. Then again, going back to that midfield pairing of Matic and McTominay, 2 defensive-minded players, probably McTominay will see bombing forward. Wasn't this the ideal game for a Van de Beek to control the game and Matic to sit back? Even with no disrespect to Watford, but Manchester United with Cristiano Ronaldo, Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho, probably the 3 best choices up front at this moment of time available at Manchester United's Arsenal. And that is probably one of the best in the league in terms of pure talent and greatness. Don't you think Donny van de Beek, or should have Donny van de Beek started today? And how would the prospective result of prospective disappointment, again, all speculations, been different?
Could have and should have, I don't know, they are in the past, and you can't say, Donny van de Beek is not going to play. No matter how much you hope that he is going to, he's not. United supporters need to get it in their heads, Ole will not play. It's a capital NOT not. And only one positive thing I can see in this lineup is that Jadon Sancho is finally going to play down the right. And yes, I know in the start of the season it was not possible because of Rashford's injury, but finally he will be in his preferred position. And let's see in the coming 2-3 games if he gets to start in this same position. Hopefully he'll get back his form, and if not, then again another dud signing is on the cards.
I don't know what because the talent is clearly there. Gareth Southgate advocating for his talent. Also, a difficult week coming up for Manchester United with the Champions League versus Villarreal, do or die versus Villarreal in midweek, of course. Then it's Chelsea next week. So people always saying that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to lose this job by this game, that game. Let's assume Ole Gunnar Solskjaer loses his job. Even I want a change of management. At this point of time, do you think bringing in Brendan Rodgers, of all people, is going one step forward?
It's going to be David Moyes all over again.
Exactly. So isn't it a situation for us Manchester United fans where we cannot be hopeful where we want to be hopeful? Like any solution doesn't make any sense. So the people saying that probably staunch Ole in supporters like Ferdinand says that there needs to be a change in management. Who's going to come in? Probably Antonio Conte is off the table, and thank God he's off the table. Brendan Rodgers, I don't know. Zinedine Zidane, I still don't know, but he's a hot favorite at this moment of time. Report says that he has asked for a time off till the end of the season, because quite comfortably doesn't want to start in between this season, of course. But I don't understand, if any manager comes in, will he play defensive midfield?
Well, in the search of all these different managers, I do have an opinion on manager could, bring in some stability to the team. Is, I believe, Roberto Mancini, if United can buy
Yes.
him from Italian national team, that could be
He's not
the
going to come before the World Cup. We discussed this, didn't we?
obviously. Well, if Italy qualify for the World Cup, that is a shocker, right? Italy going into the Euro champions, going into the playoffs. But at the end of the day, I do think they will qualify. So um, yes, at this moment, Ole is at the wheel, I guess.
Rumors persisting that Ronald Koeman with Frank de Boer, I don't know where that rumor popped off from, was reportedly wanting to take the Manchester United job. Like, are we better off with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer than bringing in Ronald Koeman?
I don't know. I just don't know. I'm so disappointed. And
Tough being a Manchester United supporters. Gildats and Ayush, welcome to the chat. Says, finally the front three, I always wanted them to play. We all wanted that to play. We always wanting that front three, but the midfield is still shaky. Gildats says, shaky, bruh, there's no midfield. He is right, kind of, isn't he?
absolutely. I mean, Bruno is the playmaker, sort of playmaker. Now, although he has created many big chances, I think he's number one in the league in creating big chances. So, but again, alone Bruno, that gap in the midfield still persists, right? Bruno is more going forward, and while Fred, Matic, McTominay, they're way going backwards. So that little gap, that becomes a big gap. Bruno is not that great enough to cover the entire area there. So that is best place for the opponents to exploit. And everybody is, like you saw Pep Guardiola, how he bombarded his midfielders and took control of the entire game, because United could not even just
String two passes together properly.
Ronaldo was, I think, all there was on target. So yeah, that and again, then you come back to tactics, right? You have to say that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does not know what type of game to play against what opponent. So another L coming in, man. It's I'm so depressed before the match. What is going to happen after?
Thing is, this Ole Gunnar Solskjaer took to the field against Man City in all the previous terms and came out on top. And we've seen, in the Premier League, of course, here 2-1 result, 2-1 difference, wins and losses there in derbies, but especially to one of the best clubs in the league with one of the best coaches in the world. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did that. It's not that we didn't put up a fight against Liverpool in previous matches. We did that with the Dan James, with the Rashford, against a Van Dijk and a strong Liverpool team with probably Martial out, who was then on red hot form. I don't want to speak out Martial. Probably Prashant Bhau is having a cough somewhere. I don't know. But anyways, like, has the Cristiano Ronaldo signing done so much damage in terms of, let's say, the progressiveness of the squad that we could have done without him?
Yes, we discussed this in the last podcast, right? The bringing in of Cristiano Ronaldo has more than anyone has affected Bruno Fernandes' game.
Absolutely.
The way Bruno Fernandes, gave us that hope in the last 2 seasons.
Even in the Leeds match, we ran them over. It's not that we were a poor team in the Leeds match with all that high pressing. We ran them over, didn't we, with Bruno Fernandes making those runs? And suddenly, the arrival of Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes is not making those runs anymore. He's just drifting out wide to put in crosses. Something Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Jadon Sancho should do.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka again. I mean, like, we've defended him for so
long. He's been decent. Let's say he's been decent with the crosses that's been coming in.
He can't attack. He can't put in a cross. He can't put in a bloody cross. And in this generation, in this way the football is being played, fullbacks need to know how to attack. He doesn't.
It's terrible to think that he was a winger and he just... I don't understand. Even if you see... You'll see the same with Sancho. Whenever he's out wide, he'll play a pass inward where Bruno Fernandes is waiting on the edge of the box. You'll see the same thing. It's the same with Greenwood. It's the same with Diogo Dalot. It's just
Greenwood,
some.
Greenwood is just gone uber selfish, right? I don't know. This has to be something the manager is doing, right?
So I don't understand like what is going wrong. Even the Cavani Ronaldo combination paid off really well against Tottenham, but that was a Tottenham side, although with quality. But we responded very well with the back five. But then again, that Ronaldo Cavani combination is still yet to be seen. Okay, I think I'll keep it at that. Let's depress on Ananda. If Ananda is gonna speak anymore, he's gonna cry like us. Yeah, why when Manchester United loses 2-1 to Watford at full time, I don't know what we're going to do with the rest of the week. And the full time predictions right now, other than mine. Don't be an anti Shion Mighty, come on.
I'll go 2-0 Watford.
Seriously? Seriously, it's gone that bad.
That's winning, man. It's that simple. I mean, I have lost faith in the team. I don't think it is a winning team, a team which can even win against the likes of Watford. I think this is the only team that can even lose against Norwich.
I don't understand. I don't even have the words to say with so might and bright with what we had in the end of the last season, going on to the Europa League finals, finishing second. Although that was a decent, not a very good second, but a decent second. With the transfer window that we had, we should have been improving. But I don't know. The world does not work fairly, isn't fair for the life of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and us Manchester United fans. And the best of luck for the match. I think we do need luck to at least change some things in there, don't we?
Absolutely, luck, lady luck, whatever, gents luck. I don't know, but we need to get really lucky.
We need to start accruing some points, and I don't know how that's gonna happen. Aina, thank you so much for your vital contribution pre-match. Let's hope that we don't end up in tears. At least let's keep it respectable. Maybe we are the underdogs over here at this moment of time. Aina, thank you. We'll see. We'll definitely have you on for the rest of the podcast that we've planned. But now it's Manchester United versus Watford. Aina, see you soon. Bye bye.
Thank you.
We'll be back after a quick short break with the first chapter. So do stay tuned and leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And please, let's hope we'll discuss more about that when we come back from the short break. See you in a bit. Okay, back with the first half proceedings, of course. But Watford is something. Claudio Ranieri has come in, has had 3 defeats on the trot, but having that performance versus Everton can conclude that they can indeed produce a 5-star performance. Although we're yet to see which Watford is going to turn up, where we don't even know which. Honestly, we don't even know which Manchester United is going to turn up. Seriously. We have to wait and see what gives and what goes on. But then again, the players are in the tunnel. They need a resounding performance. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs a win. So does Claudio Ranieri, of course. But David De Gea and Harry Maguire have to have proper leadership in amongst the ranks. Cannot expect something abysmal that Manchester United have had going on with this term. I don't know that Vicarage Road performance. Excuse me. I don't know what. Shit. I'm already getting the chills before the match, like literally. Jadon Sancho is in the starting lineup for the first time with Marcus Rashford and Cristiano Ronaldo, playing the most anticipated position, the right wing berth that we brought him on to be. And having had training, Marcus Rashford having had 15 days to put in the graft, Sancho as well, I think that this is going to be a better performance, but that still does not guarantee what we have in store. I still think that we are going to concede a few goals. 1, 2, I don't know. But do we have the firepower up top? Yes, we do have. But then again, against an Everton side, if Watford can score in 5 goals, Everton can ship in 5 goals. The Premier League is such, we don't know what's going to happen. And that is my cause for immediate concern, that how this thing pans out. Sincerely, I don't know what goes or doesn't. The players are on the pitch. Harry Maguire leading his team out, having had a better performance this in the international break, scoring 2 goals, celebrating very wildly, not to the liking of some former United players and turned pundits at the moment. Roy Keane having a go, and it has certain reasons for that as well. You do not underestimate that. You overestimate Harry Maguire with the terms of his price tag, but honestly, he's supposed to be doing the stuff week in, week out for that price tag with what United wanted to invest in. He is quality. We've seen that in the Euros. It's even with Luke Shaw, the quality is there. I don't know what system is going to turn up today, especially with Scott McTominay in amongst the ranks. I have zero clue what is going to turn up. 3 minutes off of kickoff. Claudio Ranieri, Premier League's oldest manager, against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ben Foster, former Manchester United goalkeeper, in goal for Watford. Kiko Femenina, Craig Cathcart, Nkuku and Adam Messina in the defense for the side from the Vicarage Road. Ismail Assar, Tom Cleverley, another former United Academy player, with Musa Sissoko, Luza and Emmanuel Dennis forming the 5-man midfield. A classic of Claudio Ranieri is packing the man. And Joshua King, yet another United Academy player amongst the ranks. 3 United Academy players in amongst for Watford, and they would have a point to prove, especially Josh King, who Manchester United wanted to buy from Bournemouth, put off with a 50 million price tag. For Manchester United, David De Gea starts in goal, keeping his performance up to date. And Wan-Bissaka, Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw with Rafael Varane still out. Victor Lindelof deputizes there. Scott McTominay and Nemanja Matic comes back to replace Fred in the heart of midfield. Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho in amongst the front 3. In behind the mercurial Cristiano Ronaldo, who had a blank week in and would have to play the qualifiers for the World Cup. Expect a good performance. Donny van de Beek, Alex Telles, Diego Dalot, Fred, Jesse Lingard, Anthony Martial, Juan Mata, Eric Bailly and Tom Heaton in amongst the United bench. Donny van de Beek, I don't know what he has to do to get game time at all. United have returned to 4 at the back, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's favoured 4-2-3-1 formation. He said in the press conference that he's got time to walk up on a few things, analyze the weaknesses that his side has been going through, and put forward a proper game system. And we are still yet to see what that means. Craig Cathcart versus Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going to have a difficult time around. It needs to be a team performance from Manchester United. Definitely needs to be a team performance from Manchester United. I don't see any other way else. And Wan-Bissaka or Luke Shaw will be facing Ismail Assar, and he's been amongst the goals and the assists, and with his blistering pace, it's D-Day. He knows Ole Gunnar Solskjaer what is at stake. The players taking the knee in support for no room for racism. Absolutely. With the calls of referee John Moss. Bruno Fernandes kicking off for Manchester United. And we're underway. Manchester United kicking off from the right to the left of your screen in their changed away kit. Sky blue and white. The busiest period of the season for all Premier League clubs in accordance right now. Initial touches, Scott McTominay finds Wan-Bissaka, gives it away instantly. Danger signs, but Victor Lindelof clears it away. This United team looks so much out of confidence. Should be a team performance this. Claudio Ranieri has been known to work his bit of magic. Dilly ding, dilly dong was the call for his time at Leicester. From relegation to winners, would we see some historic performances from Claudio Ranieri's Watford side this term? But right now, so Manchester United's back against the wall. They surrender possession. Cathcart now tries the ball over the top, and Wan-Bissaka leaves it. Ball tumbles behind for a goal kick. As we see, they are indeed pressing up high. This has been a tactic of most teams, pressing United up high, exploiting the gap in midfield. The goal kick is wavered, out for a Watford throw-in. Marcus Rashford has been amongst the goals and assists recently. Expect him to find the net in terms of XG that he's been putting in. Bruno Fernandes amongst the top creators in Europe. Luke Shaw hooks it forward. Header again, but loses possession. Lindelof comes in and covers. Head volley game going on. Nemanja Matic now trying to play the ball over the top, but it's straight towards Ben Foster. Vidi will have to leave United to get some game time. I don't know. Definitely has to with Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, and with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's preferred pairing of Fred and McTominay. Marcus Rashford finding Bruno Fernandes, trying a wayward ball over there. Goes straight back to Ben Foster. Opening up a YouTube channel, the cycling goalkeeper. It's been a bit of fun towards a former Mancunian lad. He's 38 years old, still going strong. Simple wall pass. Joshua King now. Surprisingly, Watford having the bulk of possession early on. Manchester United fans in full voice, but the team is not dominating proceedings at this moment of time. Long diagonal. And Wan-Bissaka. Still Wan-Bissaka. It's shambles really. There's no game plan. Nkulu now. Watford taking the time on the ball and pinging in balls and trying to win the second balls each other term. Trying to put United under pressure. They have to get fast with their gameplay. Short goal kick for Manchester United. We've seen more often than not. Victor Lindelof switching the play to Luke Shaw. Nemanja Matic now dropping deep. Driving to the heart of midfield, Nemanja Matic. This is a strong run. At the final ball, the intent was good, but a bit wayward. Straight towards the feet of Ben Foster. Simple ball over there. Messina now taking Sancho for a drive. And Kulu now playing the ball over the top. Legit eyesore to watch sometimes, this Manchester United side. Ismaila Sarr loses the header and it's a Manchester United throw in. Ismaila Sarr, top scorer for Watford, the record signing a couple of years back. What was that from Bruno Fernandes? And it's a penalty. Goodness gracious. Like, what is this? Inside 6 minutes, Bruno Fernandes having a howler of a strike. Tomine was the man coming in, challenging from behind. VAR is indeed having a look. It will stand as a penalty. Penalty stands. So Ismaila Sarr is picking up the ball. David De Gea with the heroics against Mark Noble. I don't think he's going to get this time. Oh, what the heck was that defending? That was not the fault of defenders. That was because of Bruno Fernandes' mistake. A lot of individual mistakes piling up. Ismaila Sarr, David De Gea saves it, but the rebound puts its foot in. David De Gea gets the save, but the rebound is turned in. Disappointment FC we move. Okay. He comes up before the ball was taken. That is encroachment indeed. I'll put the penalty kick has to be retaken. Penalty has to be retaken. What the hell is happening at this point? No clue. Both Wan-Bissaka and Kiko Femenia were encroaching, so the penalty has to be retaken. So Ismail Assad to retake it, and he's gonna score this time, 100%. David De Gea was lucky. Don't think he's gonna do it twice. He's gonna put it down the middle. He's gonna put it down the middle. It's saved again! What the hell? I told you he's gonna put it down the middle, and David De Gea saves it 2-2. Gonna put it down the middle, and David De Gea saved 2-2. The early lifeline for Manchester United. Two penalties back to back save. What is this, David De Gea? Where have you been? Corner coming in. Almost was heading in. That's a corner once more. Manchester United is hanging on. Second corner incoming. Now there could be a chance on the counter attack. Manchester United look to break, but that is how you cleared the ball. What was that header from? Hard to believe we're still at 0-0 at this point of time. Literally, we're really lucky, Aman. Literally lucky. Ismail Assar tuning in. United are all over the place. Manchester United cannot get hold of the ball at all. Rashford is just standing over there. Now Marcus Rashford. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets the ball. Cristiano takes the shot. It's a corner. There's only one outcome from that. It's going to be a Cristiano shot. He smiles at Bruno. Corner for Manchester United on the other end. It's all happening. It's all happening. You're neutral. This is the game to watch. They're not neutrals, they're just Manchester United haters. Luke Shaw takes the corner. Players coming in, left, right, and center, but nobody gathering. No foul there. Jadon Sancho goes past his man. Ismail Assar. Straight towards Wan-Bissaka. McTominay now. It's end-to-end stuff. Luke Shaw buying a free kick from a teammate, Tom Cleverley. Watford mean business. It's nobody in midfield for Manchester United. It's a 4-4-2, to be honest. Good tackle there by Victor Lindelof. No foul there. But Harry Maguire stepping in eloquently. Playing the ball over the top for Marcus Rashford now. There's no support, Marcus. Rashford goes past his man. Puts in towards the byline. Bruno Fernandes kicks the air. He's having a shocker, Bruno. It's FIFA 22 all over. Long balls galore. This match has been nuts. Really, this match has been nuts. Good touch there from Jadon Sancho. Bruno Fernandes playing it safe. Lovely touch from Scott McTominay. Marcus Rashford cannot get the beating of his man, but it was offside. Literally a merry-go-round relief for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at this moment of time. Still puts up the thumbs up. Ismaila Sarr has to get those two penalty misses out of his mind. Scott McTominay is the header. There's no forwards. Closing down. Close the fuck down. Maguire now. So slow. Matic sprays the ball across the pitch. Touch let loose. It's being rocked by Josh Keane way too easily over there. Ismaila Sarr now. The pass was not at all a good one. Jadon Sancho now. Now Luke Shaw. End-to-end stuff. United slowing the pace of the game. Rashford gone central for the moment. Ronaldo from the left. Matic now. Sancho, lovely touch. Trying to play the first time ball. Ben Foster taking a piss. Gives it straight to Luke Shaw and Luke Shaw gives it straight back. Now Harry Maguire has two defenders. Maguire coming under pressure, but Emmanuel Dennis closing down very quickly. What Manchester United needs to do. Craig Cathcart now playing the ball over the top for Josh King. How does Josh King have space? And Jadon Sancho trying a nutmeg in that position. Jadon, you cannot do that. Josh King trying to get one in. Musa Sissoko doing the dummy. Ball played in, but Victor Lindelof in possession. Ball played in once again, but Luke Shaw on hand to cover. It's Marcus Rashford now. Again the pass is wayward. And it cannot get out of their own half at this moment of time. Manchester United looks shaky. I don't know what Manchester United looks at this moment of time. Ronaldo playing left back. Matic now. United trying to exploit the high line by playing Marcus Rashford down the middle so that they stay back and United have some room in midfield. That's why Ronaldo has gone to the left. Sancho now. It's a foul by McTominay. And a yellow card goes to his name. Dennis there, coming up okay from the challenge, but Scott McTominay has a yellow card to his name. Offensive set piece for Watford. United maintaining the line on the edge of the box as usual. Ball being played in, missed everyone. Slow tempo game, as the commentators are saying, for Manchester United. "20 minutes in, United still have to garner some domination. Donny van de Beek behind Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Luke Shaw is in a heap. Think he'll be alright. He is. Horrendous ball from Maguire, but luckily evades it. Wan-Bissaka now. Ronaldo has gone to the right. McTominay finds Luke Shaw. Bit of attacking stretch for Manchester United. Marcus Rashford from wide left. Puts the cross in. Jadon Sancho did amazingly well to put it in from that position. Now Victor Lindelof trying to make through, but Dennis again. Lovely bit of work from him. Now Ismail Assar, what a pass! Ismail Assar puts it in, but Harry Maguire on hand to recover. But what a pass there. Better positioning from Maguire over there. Third corner over there. All the way through, but a block once again. Bruno Fernandes clearing it towards Ismail Assar. Musa Sissoko. What a chance for Watford over there. Jadon Sancho now. Why are we playing backwards? Marcus Rashford over there. There's nothing in the game for United. Harry Maguire blocked that shot. Very unorthodox, but a brilliant block, that one. Goal saving tackle. Dennis now goes past Victor Lindelof, but straight towards the hands of David De Gea. "25 minutes gone." This is looking sad for Manchester United right now. Sancho. Wan-Bissaka kept in play. It looks shaky in defense. Lindelof now. Shifting it towards Luke Shaw. United taking the time on the ball. Bad football being played, but I'm enjoying it. Ronaldo to Matic, back to Cristiano. Lovely touch there from Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcus Rashford. United trying to get the dominance going in the game. Luke Shaw trying the ball over the top. Rashford now. Lovely nutmeg. Does that so well, Marcus. But to no avail. McTominay. Ronaldo collects, but Ismail Assar goes off the foul. Star says shoulder to shoulder. It is a shoulder to back, honestly. It's not a shoulder to shoulder, the shoulder to back. Lindelof finding Jadon Sancho. Sancho fluffing his lines. What is going on? I have no clue. Watford maintaining a high line and running Bruno around in rings. Lovely ball over the top. Josh King from left wing now. Dennis putting out the showboats. Zero pressing from Manchester United from the front. Five attempts by Watford. Matic. Oh my god. What a block by Harry Maguire over there. Again. Everybody's having a shocker. Ben Foster strolling about. Brilliant football by Watford. When are Manchester United going to play some solid stuff? What a ball in. And that's in. Josh King. Piss for defending. Piss for defending. Piss for defending. You come to expect that Manchester United are going to concede. Because Watford look like Bayern Munich at this moment of time. Literally look like Bayern Munich at this moment of time. This is embarrassing to say the least. Zero defensive prowess over there. All the bloody time in the world, and he does that. Clowning going on at this moment of time. Clowning. Epic clowning going on at this moment of time. Zero resistance, zero responsibility. Tag the players as well. I don't think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer teaches the players to do individual mistakes time and again. I don't know if any coach teaches. The same against Mourinho. Lost the dressing room, but you cannot say that he didn't have tactics. Ismail Assar now putting the ball in play. So much space. Matic now trying to dribble his way out of a Watford barrage over there. Rashford trying to create something out of nothing. It's a Manchester United throw in nonetheless. Lack of tactics. I don't understand what tactics can do if you just do not defend. That's not tactics. That's just lethargy. Plain lethargy. Plain simple lethargy. Aimless pass from Harry Maguire over there. There's no one marking. They're having easy second balls. Ismail Assar over there. Everybody is switched off. Just walking, strolling down the pitch. What a pass there by Bruno Fernandes. Marcus Rashford, what a save. But what a pass there again by Bruno. Rashford putting it in. Again Ben Foster. Again Bruno Fernandes. Maguire will play the next match anyway. Why wouldn't he be lethargic? No incentive to be on his toes. Build up is very bad. They can't ease up the pressure. They can't ease up on anything at this moment of time. Like, I don't even have the energy to rant. And Ben Foster turning into prime Manuel Neuer is something we've come to see over and over again from various opponent goalkeepers. David De Gea, inch perfect pass to Luke Shaw. Bruno Fernandes, United inching their way back into the game against a Watford side without disrespect. I mean disrespect to this. Wan-Bissaka passes it back. A side pass, back pass, side pass, back pass, and Matic does that. Straight to Ismail Assar. Is going through Ismail Assar. Joshua King takes a shot straight towards Wan-Bissaka. United is all over the place at this moment of time. Tom Cleverley is playing better at this moment of time. It's not happening. Don't know whose fault it is anymore. See so many individual errors, player refusing to run. Fernandes goes down. I don't know why Bruno goes down over there. Maguire now. Luke Shaw. Sancho. Matic. Marcus Rashford playing from the right. Wan-Bissaka. Watford can be on the break right now. Matic finding Harry Maguire. Jadon Sancho from the left. Maguire finds McTominay. Lovely pass for Cristiano Ronaldo. No foul there, says the ref, but straight towards Victor Lindelof. Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Running down the wing and hitting no one. But like, what is this curse that we have? Anyone who plays on the right wing just cannot cross. It's a corner. No cross. It's just not Valencia. It's no cross right wing. Commentators rightly pointing out that Manchester United only team to yet to score from the set piece this season. Can Maguire and McTominay break the duck? Nope. And Dennis on the break now. But Wan-Bissaka, outstretched leg. United on the back foot against Watford. Mid-match manager के sack को. I said this against Liverpool. If a 5-0 loss against Liverpool at home turf is not going to sack the manager, then nothing is. It's better than a government job at West Bengal. Bruno Fernandes is having a shocker. Oh my god. Joshua King now outstretched leg of Maguire. Nope, Maguire plays him on. Puts his hand like a taxi, reminding us of Fabian Barthez, but makes the tackle nonetheless. 37-minute gone, it's depression FC me move. Donny van de Beek is warming up. Offside flag goes up. So have a look at this Ben Foster save once again. What a pass from Bruno Fernandes. First time on the trot. Rashford should have gone first time through his laces. Tried to side foot it that one. Lindelof now inviting pressure. Matic running on the wrong side of the pitch. That was a great save indeed by Ben Foster. United Academy lad. Wan-Bissaka. United just cannot get out of their own half without making a mistake. Bruno again trying to put his players under pressure. McTominay now. Matic. Jadon Sancho between the lines, but the pass is blocked. Luke Shaw now. Ah. McTominay taking a tumble. He's already on a yellow card. He has to be reminded. Josh King from the left. Finding Dennis. All the time and space inside the box to do whatever he likes. Josh King, what a save by David De Gea. Sissoko wide. Josh King had the field goal. Literally a rugby field goal in front of him. It's nowhere near Harry Maguire and Matic looking at each other. That was King's 5th goal against United. He loves playing against Manchester United. Right now, Manchester United does not love playing against Manchester United. That doesn't make sense. So does this play. Sancho passes back from a counter-attack position. Feminina has a very good first half. Wan-Bissaka wins the header, but Watford win the second ball. Lovely win there by Wan-Bissaka. Sancho is clueless. Everybody is clueless. Ben Foster. Really good chances for Watford, but not going through. 42 minutes on the clock. Ten attempts by Watford. Gulfing class difference. Sancho again. Howler. Ismaila Sarr now. Having a field day against Manchester United. Feminina puts the ball in. Ismaila Sarr scores. यार नहीं करना वॉच अलोंग.